Well, hey guys, what's up? What's going on out there today? Hey, it's Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of the Tennis Mindset Project. And this one took me a little while to kind of get comfortable with and sort of trust that it would be okay. And but it works. And yeah, maybe I'm just a little stubborn on some of this stuff. This one, we'll get into this in just a second. But look, before we get into today's topic, which is our instincts tell us to play keep away, if you are brand new, welcome to my channel here on YouTube. I do 2 shows a day, mostly live, but sometimes like today, it's a pre-record in the mornings at daily 8 a.m. Pacific. I've got a show called What's the Right Shot? We cherry pick a point from one of my matches or someone else's match, and right before one of the players is about to play a shot, I pause a video and ask you, what's the right shot? What shot do you think that they or that player should play? And it's really based on 2 things. Number 1, where do you want the ball to land over there? And then number 2, just as importantly, how do you want to enhance the quality of your shot choice by where you move to next on the court? So yeah, 2 things, shot choice and next best court position. We work on that every morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time zone. If you've not joined us then, please do so. And I think you'll start to learn how to play the game, quote unquote, play the game of tennis a lot quicker than just trying to get a lot more spin on that top spin forehand. Guys, today, let's work on this. Our instinct tells us to play, quote unquote, keep away. And what that means is that, let's say that you're either serving or returning, or you're back on the baseline playing a ground stroke. And typically our brain just says, when you're about to play an incoming shot, the shot choice is, well, I don't want them to touch the ball. Whatever I play back, I don't want them to touch it. And so I'm going to play keep away. And the reality is, what I've discovered in a lot of matches is that it's much easier for an opponent to move over to their right or to move over to their left to be able to receive whatever shot that you've played than it is if you play it right directly at them. And so what we're talking about here is a player requiring quality footwork to get out of the path of that incoming ball. Let me see if I can get some light on my face here. And it's much tougher. It's much tougher to be able to move away, to get out of the way of an incoming ball, especially if it's got a little bit of power, it's got some depth, it's got some bounce, whether it's a skid from an underspin shot or it's got some bounce from a topspin. Much tougher to be able to get out of the way of that incoming ball than it is to move over to it. And the other thing I found too is that when you play keep away, if they get to it, and in this case, it's much easier for them to move over to the right or the left, the geometry of the court now gets bigger for them. Right? When they play somewhat from a corner, the geometry of the court gets a whole lot bigger. And what I found is that not only when you play it right at them does the geometry, now the angles get cut down, but the footwork required to get out of the path of that incoming ball becomes a lot tougher. What I found is that I like to start the point by going right at somebody. Just going deep right at them. Whether it's a serve, most of the time I serve the body in singles and doubles. Most of the time I'm returning serve right back at the body to get the point started. And look, the chances of you or me getting a short ball from them when you play it right at them goes way up, right? When you play it away, if your brain is telling you, hey, we got to play keep away, we don't want them to touch the ball, the chances of them getting over there are much easier. And the chances of them being able to have a good swing tech on whatever shot they're about to play becomes a whole lot easier, where they can now play a deeper ball and minimize your chances of getting a short ball. So I want you to try it. I want you to overcome that voice that's telling you we got to play keep away, and instead just tinker, experiment with you going right back at your opponent and just see what happens. And I think what you'll discover is you'll get a lot more short balls that you can take advantage of and really create offensive opportunities for you. All right, hope this has been helpful today. Look, guys, if you want some private one-on-one coaching, I do offer it in 2 arenas. Number 1, on the court here in Southern California, Rancho Mirage, and or we can do some work online as well, video conferencing. great way to look at some video, whether it's yours, whether it's mine, but we can get some work done that way as well. If you are serious about becoming a better player and you know that you got to get help, I would love the opportunity to help you bridge the gap between where you are right now and where you want to take your game to. And getting from that point where you are right now to where you want to go, you know, it's doable. It's doable, and I want to be able to help you do that. So look, here's what I want you to do. To start the conversation, just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. What I'll do is send you a link where you can choose a time and date for a 15-minute free video conference call. We get on there. You describe to me exactly where your game is right now, and I'm sure you got a vision of where you want to take it, and I'm going to describe to you how I think I can help you bridge the gap between those two levels, and make you an offer in terms of what my coaching program is. You can decide if it's a good fit for you or not. Just shoot me that email, brent@webtennis.com, and we can get the conversation started. Guys, that's it for me today. Hope this has been helpful. Let me know down below in the comments area what's on your mind, any questions, any comments, any remarks, and or you can shoot me an email if you want to keep the conversation private. Again, brent@webtennis.com. Guys, time for all of us to get out there, help another human being have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time.